Hey guys, gonna do a quick walkthrough of my basement gym. I did this video before and it was like 25 minutes, so we're gonna try to do a little bit faster this time. And my name's Jim. How you guys doing? Cleveland, Ohio area. So do a quick just overview. Yeah, that's close. And all right, that's the quick look through. Rack Rogue RM3. I went with the kind of just try to go in, just in order as I see things. Got the Soren X dip attachment. Those things are great. I have a Kabuki power bar. They sent me about maybe 6 weeks ago. It is a blemished version, so yeah, whatever. Trying to see if I can show some of that. I mean, there are some color markings there. This side has some blemishes there versus this side, which is a little bit neater, more uniform. The bar's amazing. Grips, just, it's the best I've ever had. That's what she said. I have to edit that out. Anyway, moving on, what else do we have? We're at the Go Strong J Cups. Those things are really good. I will say the bar is starting to chew through some stuff, so it's starting to beat those up. I had a Texas All-American bar. It was my first quarantine bar I got. That took about 6 weeks. Son sold to a buddy once this thing came and I started using it, so, whatever, but it was a sweet bar. I really liked it. Just real quick on the straps for everybody's Rogues, power racks. These things were too tight. Brandon Campbell did a good video on these pins that you can buy, and they just pull out, and then, when you want to drop the strap, you can just do that. And then you don't have to worry about trying to angle it up, because I know you guys have all tried that, and it's really annoying because you can only adjust it by like 4 holes each side, and you're back and forth to move it up and down. Weights, mostly a collection of just random weights that some of it we got from my father-in-law. Early quarantine weight buy, I was able to get a pair of Titan 45s. They're fine, I like them. I think the diameter is a little bit less, so they're like the diameter overall is probably like a 1/2 inch less. So when you do deadlift, if you had all those for deadlift, it would be a little bit lower. And then I'm going with the Rep urethane coated equalizers. I just got one pair when they were in stock last, just to kind of try them, see how I like them. They're nice. It's a good weight. I'll probably get 2 more pairs whenever they're in stock again. So they're saying late March. That's fine. I have plenty of weight in there, so it's not. That's all I need. So I got the 345s, pair of 25s, pair of 35s that just basically rest permanently on the wife's beater bar that she uses for deadlifts. These are just some cheap 10-pound like bumpers, but it's all right. It's stuff I didn't have to buy, so I love those sorts of things because these things, these projects get away from me a little bit. This is the basement. I don't know if you can see outside there at all. This is the backyard. There you go. So decent sized windows here. Good natural lighting. Although I haven't had this in the summer yet, so we got finished in December, so it's been pretty dark. But today's the first nice day. It's like 65 outside, and it's sweet. Got some Rogue knee sleeves. These things are cool. 7mm ones. I never really used knee sleeves, and of course it immediately added like 25 pounds to my squat, so that was a good day. Collars, I got a pair of Lockjaws, and the Rogue aluminum ones. I got these over the last summer, mid-quarantine, when they finally came available, so I just bought them. They're obviously amazing. And I did go with just the regular J Cups because I already had the Go Strong one, so I didn't want to get a second pair of just, sandwich ones. I mean, I probably should have really, but, no, it wasn't necessary, so I just got them. But I mean, It's chewing up, it's cutting through. This side, the kabuki bar is starting to slicing through the whole thing. I'll get a sponsorship if I cut the whole rack in half for this kabuki bar, so that'll be sweet. What do I have? I got the shackle, the Rogue shackle. Up there I use the, for my lat work and just pulley stuff. I have the Spud Inc. Pulley system. So, I mean, that thing's sweet. I mean, it's 110 bucks, and it's really nice. Now you do have to get some attachment, because the attachment that they send you, I mean, those straps feels good for like, 2 weeks when you haven't had one, and then you have to get something metal. I got both of them here. I'll just show you real quick. So I got the triangle, this thing. I like it, it's big, beefy. I got that when I bought the Spud Inc. That was back in April, May. Rogue had these in stock, so I got that. I got the Rogue lat bar here. I'm gonna show, yeah, there they are. And that thing's really nice. I like it. That came in late December. So that was on back order forever. What do we have here? Just this bench. I don't know what brand name it is. It's a pretty good one. It was like 300 bucks. It's solid. It's kind of like the only thing, it had like a pad here. You know, they have those pads in commercial gyms for like it wraps around, and that's where it had the logo. And I pitched it because I didn't need it. And but I don't know what brand name it is. It was like 300 bucks. I mean, it was decent, and it's solid. It's wide. I don't know if I'm into the wide. I'm kind of thinking I want to switch this back. I think this is like 14 inches wide, and people like that, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to look for something in like the 12 inch range there at some point, but that's not a necessity. What else do we so obviously the elephant in the room is the Rogue Reverse Hyper. I bought this pre-quarantine. I bought this in the summer of 19. And the same story, my back was hurting. My back had really been hurting from like 2016 to present. But there was like 2-3 years where it was just wrecked. And I didn't even really know why, I still don't know why. It's probably just because it's weak. But anyway, the gym I was going to at the time had one of these. So I started using it. I was using it 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 5 sets of 20. There were days I was going in there just to use this and go home. And for 45 minutes, I'm just hyper. I'm the only guy in the place that used this thing. And I don't even know if it worked. At the end of the day, I don't even know if it worked. I think it's annoying to put on all the 45s. I guess these reverse hypers, they're all different, but with the leverage on this, like I didn't have a problem putting 4 45s on each side. Well, it's 8 45s I gotta move around. Like somebody's trying to do that. I mean, well, if you have to, but. So once I get 2 more weights here, 2 more 45s, the rep ones, I'll take these 4 45s and just put them on there and just leave them there. And then that way there's at least enough on there that I can just pop on, do a set of 10 or 20. Do a set of 20 and just whatever I feel like it. And I just leave them on and let it hang there until it, probably destroying the mechanism underneath, but I doubt it. What else do we have? This thing is the Valor, it's a BD62. It's okay. My wife likes it. It's adjustable. The pulleys aren't as smooth as I'd like. I tried oiling, the actual pulley, and I took one off and sprayed it and spun it, and I couldn't get it to spin better. I mean, it doesn't spin poorly, and it's not like rough, but it's definitely not super smooth. And I don't know. I mean, it's got some nice functionality. Like if you use both at the same time, it's a 1-to-1 pulley, and then if you take a side off and just use one side, it's a 2-to-1. So you have some versatility there, but it's okay, but it's not strong enough for like serious strength training. It's great for 130-pound women now. And what do we have here? This is just a cheap Marcy bench that I bought from a friend and then sold it back to him and then bought it back. So things change basements 2-3 times. It's you know, it's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't want to bench 400 pounds on it, but since I'm not, I don't have to worry about it. But I don't have any problem inclining with it. You know, I incline to like 225 for some reps, and it's stable. It feels good. Just a spattering of dumbbells, 10s, 12s, 15s, 25s, just nondescript ones, just doesn't even say. Don't even know where these came from. I feel like they're 20s. I haven't even bothered to weigh them. I don't use a lot of dumbbells anymore. It's I just get more bench. I just like the barbell better, pretty much always. I do have this from Rogue. This is, you know, just like a loadable dumbbell, and that'll let me, you know, if I want to put, you know, make like a 110 or, you know, 105 to just do some lat rows. That's what that's for, and that's what I primarily use the dumbbells for anyway. Older treadmill. This is, I think it's from my wife from college. I think it was my wife from when she was in college, and it's okay. I mean, it goes up to like, I think it goes 12 miles an hour. It's loud. Just a super cheap bench here that we only keep around because it's got a leg extension, so, and you know, you have the space and it was free. And it's the only thing that I really could put these 1-inch weights on. Well, no, other than the Valor over there. So it's okay. She uses it. I don't really do a lot of leg extensions. Parabody, I don't know, never heard of it. But Google it. They're probably selling them as paperweights now. This is, well, we all know what this is, the Rogue glute ham raise, or, you know, glute ham developer they call them. And I should have not cheaped out and I got this one is like the basic one. I should have got the Abrams one that adjusts a little bit better. But, you know, whatever. I mean, it's just me using it, so I actually don't need to adjust it, so that's fine there. So just some, you know, standard stuff. I mean, it's not that well organized. You guys post these videos of everything organized. I'm not organizing it. It's just gonna get it how it is. What's this? This is a Rogue dip belt, weighted dip belt. That thing's pretty new. Weighted dips are just a great all-around accessory exercise that I found, you know, really good for my bench. Just general upper body development. Doesn't need 80 different machines. Just need dips, that weight. Let's go. My belts. This is a newer belt I got. It's a Pioneer. I went with the 3-inch. I'm just under 5'10", 5'9" and 3/4 and shrinking. This is my original belt I got. This was like the Pioneer one that Rogue sells, and it was a great belt. But you know, Ripto had me. He was talking about his 3-inch belt, saying you don't need a 4-inch belt. So I tried it, and it actually is more comfortable. So, you know, if you're under 6'2", I recommend giving a 3-inch belt a try. It's actually really nice. I do have some straps. What are these? These are the Cobra grips. I ended up getting those instead of the Versa grips. Those are my wife's, but I like them. I mean, yeah, I strap my deadlifts. Don't judge me, internet. This is a Rogue curl bar. This thing was on back order forever. Finally came in and let me buy one. It's really nice. You know, it feels good. This is the E-coat. It's I can see why this E-coat, you may not love it on a barbell because it is thick. Like you can, you know, just can't really tell. But looking at it, I mean, it's filling in the neural. So I mean, the curl bar doesn't matter. This is like some earthquake bar I bought 12 years ago and have never used it since. And we only pulled it out just to set it up here to kind of keep the gun rack level, or to help me level it when I was putting it up more accurately. Chair for the kiddo. And that's pretty much it. N95 mask, better have one of those. If you don't, you're wrong. This is the flooring that's on the floor, and I don't have this platform. I'm just deadlifting right onto this. It's hard. It's hard rubber. I mean, it's not compressible or anything like that. Looks like it's. I think it's 3/8 inch. Without a tape measure, and I should just grab one because. But anyway, and really measure it. But it's got to be 3/8 inch. Maybe it's a 1/2 inch. Maybe, but it's 3/8. And so far so good. I mean, I guess I haven't pulled these up to see if I'm smashing holes in the basement, but ignorance is bliss. Anyway, I think that's about it. What I have here, hip circle. And then deadlift jack. I mean, that's nice. I mean, I was gonna get the one that does both sides at a time, but it's just me, so I'm not really changing the weights that much. I mean, once the third 45's on, and really for the third 45, I put them on an opposite order, so I'm using the Titan one last, which just slides on. Anyway, I digress, and it's no longer that interesting. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you. Appreciate checking it out. I'm gonna do some deadlifts here coming up, and thanks a lot for checking this out. Have a great day. Peace.